Today's topic, why am I not worthy of love? Well, let me first tell you something very important. You are worthy of love, okay? You are worthy of love. But there's a reason why you think that you are not worthy of love. And this reason is your trauma. Yes, your trauma is to blame. Because trauma made you believe in a false version of yourself. Trauma makes us believe that we are not worthy of love, that we don't deserve love, that we are not able to give love, and that we are not able to receive love from other human beings, and that we are also not able to give love to ourselves. Traumatic experiences in our childhood, or even when you are already an adult, can have a tremendously negative effect on your ability to see yourself as somebody who's worthy of love. And if you don't see yourself as somebody who's worthy of love, then the universe can't see you as somebody who's worthy of receiving the life that you truly want to live. Always remember that trauma didn't make you believe in the right version of yourself, or let's say in who you truly are. Trauma made you believe in a false version of yourself. Trauma has lied to you, but you have accepted this lie, especially when the traumatic event has happened in your childhood, because from the age of 1 till the age of 7, or let's say from the age we were born till the age of 7, we are in a brainwave state where everything that we receive from our external world is saved on our hard drive in our brain as reality. Children in this age are not able to distinguish between something that's real and not real. And that's why it's so important for you to realize that this version of yourself that you think you are is not who you truly are. The person who's not lovable doesn't exist. The person who's not able to give love does not exist. The person who's not worthy of love does not exist. It's just a false idea that your mind has created because back then when these traumatic events happened, you were in a brainwave state where you were not able to distinguish between reality and between something that's not real. You accepted this belief as your reality. And now that you're an adult, you are carrying these emotions, these thoughts with you. And love can only be found when you create it within you. And you can only create love within you when you're healing your trauma. Unfortunately, most people are not willing to take this step. I mean, I still remember before my trauma healing journey, I thought everything is great. I mean, I was always stressed, I was depressed. At some point, I even wanted to end everything. But hey, I didn't want to face my trauma because, that was even scarier than being depressed, than wanting to jump, and then being completely unhappy and miserable. And that's why most people don't do it. And during my trauma healing journey, I cried all the time. The 10 years before that, I barely cried. And that's why it's so scary, because we don't want to face our emotions. It's a little bit like a volcano. We know that when we face our trauma, the volcano will erupt. And that's why we're scared of it. That's why we want to avoid that. But when you choose this path, when you choose avoidance instead of facing your trauma, then you will never be able to heal your trauma, and then you will never be able to truly love yourself and to then also be worthy of love. And you can work with me on that. You can, for example, click on the second link in the description and then inquire for a Skype coaching session with me. I work with a lot of people on their trauma healing, and I use the same techniques that I also used on my trauma healing journey. If you don't want to work with me on it, then you can, for example, have a look at one of the free bonuses that you get when you invest in the 11 Days to Manifestation Mastery program, and that's the Trauma Transformation audio course, which is a 65-minute audio course in which I share all kinds of trauma healing techniques with you that I used on my journey and that you can use for yourself. But you can of course also do it without my help, but then you still have to do it. You have to overcome your trauma. And now I'm going to say something that's very uncomfortable for a lot of deliberate creators, or let's say people who want to become deliberate creators. And that's that trauma will always pull you back. It's impossible, and I really mean this. I know it from my own experience. I know it from so many amazing people who I've coached in Skype coaching sessions. It's impossible for you to manifest your dream life without facing your trauma and without overcoming your trauma. Yes, you can be in the process of overcoming your trauma, and in this process, you can already raise your vibration, you can already reach a higher level of consciousness. I don't say that you have to be 100% healed in order for you to manifest amazing things in your life, but you have to at least embark on this journey, because otherwise trauma pulls you back whenever you try to raise your vibration and whenever you try to reach a higher level of consciousness. Of course, it will be way easier for you to manifest your dream life once your trauma is healed, but even in the process of healing your trauma, you can already experience your first small manifestation success stories. But you have to do the work, and that's something that most people, unfortunately, are not willing to do. But hey, then they are faced with the same challenges and they have to do the same thing again in their next life. So why not do it in this life that you don't have to do it anymore? And that's why trauma is the first step towards your manifestation success. Your new level of consciousness that leads you to your dream life is simply not in alignment with the consciousness that created your situation of lack and your beliefs of lack, your idea of yourself, your idea that you are not worthy of love. That's why trauma is the first step towards your manifestation success. And if you try to skip this step because you're scared, then you will always turn in circles and you will never achieve the manifestation success that you truly want to achieve. But if you face your trauma, if you say, yes, I am scared, but I will do it anyway. I know that I want to face my trauma. I don't have to do it, but I want to face my trauma. I want to overcome my trauma. I want to be healed. Then you are taking the first step towards your manifestation success. And if you want to work with me on your trauma healing journey, then you can click on the second link in the description or go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/Skype. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.